Alright, let's move to the next. The third of the large maps. It's called Stench of Evil, and this one has 838 monsters and 13 secrets. So, I would just like to elaborate here. I went through a map with 1,300 monsters, then 950, and then we've got 830. Look at this, chat. We're gonna be playing another long map. It's Stench of Evil. MAP27 of Alien Vendetta. Please get me out of this pool. Please get me out of this. Okay, yes, thank you for actually providing me an updated list. Same, my Gigabyte UDGM is in B tier, B plus as well. Yep, okay, I'm happy. I got B tier. I won't complain about that. Wait, let me just pull up, because this has 13 secrets. I'm happy too. No need to upgrade for a while, right? We talking power supplies? Yeah. Actually, you know what? Fine. Let me show you the video that Cool sent me. Things that go boom. And I bought a Seasonic Prime 750 watts titanium. Yeah, you win. You basically won already. Ow. That's not very nice of you guys. Okay, there we go.
What am I fighting for?
Just finished cooking Joe Bacon. Hello there, Battle Bunny. In the battle of PSUs between Lenny and Bacon Elemental, Space Captain Lennox wins. Of course he does. I got a 2080 Super for 12.5k in January, which is great. But I think the 2000 won't have any more support soon. I wonder about that. Oh, they're two separate secrets. I see. Alright. But good morning to you. Bacon and also Battle Bunny. What's up? If I ever do another rig upgrade, I think I'm just gonna go like I'm just gonna go with a completely new PC. I will probably just go with like a completely new computer. If there's still support, I'm not changing my GPU for so long. I have a 3070. I upgraded from a 2060 Super to a 3070. It was supposed to be a 4070 Super I was upgrading to, but the problem was a used 4070 cost me 14,500 pesos. A new 4070 Super would cost me 40,000 pesos. I think I know where I'm going to spend my money on. You know? And used 4070 Supers at the time I was looking for like a new GPU were still like 35. So still, even though the 4070 Super overall is probably like a really, really kick-ass graphics card, yeah. What about the new RX 9080 XT when it comes out? Shush. Walang mambubudol dito. I will figure that out when I get myself a new rig. Like, the next upgrade cycle, at least for like components on my PC, I'm just gonna go buy a new thing. And I'm probably gonna make it a small form factor PC too. I'm looking to build a second PC this year for a dual PC setup. Is it one of the is it like just another PC that will handle the encoding? Because I know people do that, right? Wala na, next step up is really AM5 at this point, and we can wait for AM6. But even then, I would be totally on board with I am on board with... Hold on. That's kind of yeah, and the next step up is really AM5 now. We've maxed out AM4. One PC has the game, one PC handles streaming and VTubing stuff. Yeah, that's fair. Ow. Oh god, they're actually behind. Okay, nope, I will die. Ow. Wait. Hold on. My cat's climbing up in places where, Sorry, my cat was just climbing onto a shelf that was a bit, higher than I'm used to. Okay. I personally have a 5800X, 32 gigs of RAM, and a 7900 GRE. Next step is definitely AM5 or AM6. Is there a point to upgrade from my 3300X to a 5600X, or should I just save up and go AM5? Honestly, if it weren't for the fact that AM5 motherboards are prohibitively expensive, I would say go AM5, honestly. But that's the problem. Like, half-decent AM5 motherboards are so goddamn expensive that I actually think that you would get a lot more mileage and a lot more bang for your buck if you just upgrade to like a high-end AM4 processor. Like 3300X to 5700X 3D might be a much better value for money proposition than going full on AM5. Of course, you're going to get you're of course going to get more performance on the AM5 platform, but like it does not have the sort of longevity. It doesn't have like the socket longevity that AM4 has. That makes sense. You're eating KFC now. Would you like some? No, thank you. I can order myself. It's fine. I am capable of getting my own KFC. Thank you very much. I see. I did say I'll just upgrade again once I get a job, so I got plenty of time. Yeah, it really depends. Like it depends on how much money you can. It depends on how much you can actually save. You know. Yeah, they can keep it if they want. If it's just Kentucky Fried Caco Demon, they can keep it. What's next? Oh, okay. This is the next area? I like the aesthetics and the red hell in this map, but wow. Did you complete Transport Tycoon yet? Well, we finished the map, yeah. Not to be a downer, but when you get the job, you're gonna lose time to actually enjoy the... Wait, don't tell him! Don't tell him! Why you gotta tell it like that? Let the guy dream. You gotta let bro dream a little bit. Ang Debbie Downer mo talaga. Kidding. Let me rephrase then. Unfortunately, my career path is gonna revolve around my PC. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay. Spend your time wisely and your money even more wisely. Okay. Ligtas ka. Ligtas ka, pre. You're safe. My fear is that I'll lose the enjoyment of games or using my PC because of my work. Honestly, as somebody who works from home on his computer all the time, no, you won't. I'll shut up now. Okay, I'm gonna be the one to tell you right now that if you actually I mean, this is probably just a mentality thing, but like, I've always thought that if you treat game time as your reward for a hard day's work, it kind of helps like numb that feeling, you know. I treat my streams as like my I treat my streams as my after shift care. Never better. Never felt better. And that's how I managed to like okay, that chain gunner, this chain gunner pit is like this is yeah, streaming is aftercare. It really is aftercare for me. This is so much more slow paced than either Dark Dome or Demonic Hordes, because Demonic Hordes comes at you fast. This one's just a slow burn of high tier enemies. Ow. Tite. Ano, parang aftershave lang eh. But yeah, streaming is my aftercare. Honestly, that's kind of how I've been able to just enjoy it, you know. But again, that's just me. It's an approach that works for me. So I can't guarantee it'll work for you, but at least the way that, you know, that's how I kind of approach streaming at this point. It's my aftercare. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people also treat it as like their aftercare. You know, it's a hard day shift. You know, I'm genuinely happy for you that you have your outlook. I honestly miss it. Yeah. My outlook is mostly blue and dull. Yeah, like hold on to that enthusiasm for as long as you can, really. And full of emails. Parang ano lang alam mo, ikaw you're literally that Game of Thrones if you had a scene in was it in Game of Thrones ba? Basta there was that one scene where it's like the night is young. The night is young and full of emails. Hindi the night is young and full of terrors eh. The night is young and full of emails. Yes, it be me. Yeah, save it. The night is young and full of emails. Ang ina, may quotable si Bacon Elemental. What the fuck? No, honestly, don't get quotables from me. Do not get inspiration from me. I am merely an object of entertainment. Save it, go for it. Glad to be of service, di ba? I can't even like... I would like to go to this ledge because I feel like it would lead to some great... It leads to great things, but also I would die. Like that. I'm sorry, chat. I'm just de-stressing. My new boss is a bit of a slave driver. It's fine, dude. Ang ina slave driver. God damn. Oh shit, that's crazy. That's there. Oh my god, ang dami. Putang ina, ba't ang dami? Why are there so many Barons of Hell? And one Archvile. It's fine, I can understand. Why are there so many Barons? What the fuck? Never mind. Just give me Barons of Hell, bro. Actually, no, just give me Barons of Eastler, bro. Fuck. Barons of Geisler. I'm technically still working, but I finished my tasks early so I can tambay here. Let's go. They want to form a mating ball with you. I don't even want them to mate with me. I'm not here to... I am Bacon Elemental, goddamn. I am not Baron Elemental. Fuck. Just my luck. Oh wait, now that I think about it, I think I'll be able to look forward to playing games after work because I have experienced that when I work in a call center. Yes. Honestly, video games were my solace every time, every after call center shift. I hated working in a call center. Yeah. I'm not even joking when I say that, like, I used to really, I used to want to be a video game developer. I used to want to be a coder. A developer, a software developer, but the moment I got into a call center, my passions died. It is legitimately one of the most soul-crushing jobs a man can ever have. You're still alive. Congratulations on being alive, Eruchi. There is no way that all these barons have to be BFG. There's got to be a cyberdemon to fight here. Now prepare to get boarded. What the fuck? This isn't H-Doom. What the fuck? That shit ruined my relationship. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, I am avoiding that giant mess of barons. Wait, what? Where did that come from? Wow. You cunt. Bucket of CUNT. Oh my god, is that Eruchi raiding the bacon? Oh my god. Is this real, chat? No, I'm kidding. It is real. Welcome in. Ouch, putang ina. Welcome in, everybody. It is your boy Bacon Elemental, Crispy Bacon VTuber, an adult who's tired of life. Just here to de-stress and do things. I promise, I actually have to think of like a new, I'm kind of thinking of once again revising like my, what I call myself and like how I do the introductions. But essentially, I know I'm a tired adult, but I think it's, but I was thinking of like turning myself into, but I am Bacon Elemental, the internet explorer of playing games, because while you guys are playing the latest and greatest, I'm probably still here thinking The Sims was the latest and the first Sims was the latest and greatest, or something like that. Or maybe I could just cut it short to I am the internet explorer of video games. Yeah, maybe that'll work. Huh? I've never felt so angry towards Americans after working at a call center. I've had like a total of 3 good calls out of the hundreds of calls. I became a racist because of it. Appear na lang, gago. Ayaw mo Netscape Navigator? I spent 4 hours modeling my friend in Inzoy. Me and husband gonna eat. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Enjoy your time as lovely husband and lovely wife. Congratulations on enjoying the game. Ako, so my own personal call center experience is actually pretty okay. Kasi all my colleagues are great. My colleagues are great. My bosses are great. It's just that the work itself was just mind-numbing and also soul-crushing. Enjoy la. Enjoy your doom. I will. See, I'll come back if I can. If not, I'll see you around. Go lang, go lang. Everybody is welcome to come in anytime. This is a very, very open lounge where we just yap about stuff. Pero yun, my own personal call center experience, I got lucky kasi the call center I got was like internal tech support. So there's going to be a base level of professionalism that everyone has to adhere to because I'm essentially, my clients are katrabaho. My clients are all my workmates. You know, the people I talk to on like tech support calls, they all technically work under the same office and same umbrella. So we have a degree of professionalism that everyone follows. So you know, you can't really cuss me out or anything. Okay, so here's the bad thing about the barons actually coming in like this are gonna make my life hell. But I have no other way to like ow. Okay, my cat fell. Hang on. Sorry, my cat just tried jumping into a shelf and then he fell down. And now he's hiding under the table out of sheer embarrassment. Should be ashamed. Mali nila, I have a lot of friends who are veterans in the call center work in the PH. You just made a veteran. I am sort of a veteran friend too. I'll admit that my own call center experience was actually a lot easier kasi nga I am internal tech support. So again, base level of respect. Everybody will have to follow like a base level of respect. I'll just replenish the ammo later. Eight years of it in the BPO world, never stopped hating them. But God. You know, funnily enough, the Patel I worked with was actually one of the more pleasant guys because he was pretty much a born and raised in America guy. So really, I didn't even know that he had the accent. Pero yeah, the work itself was like really, really soul crushing. Kasi siya, it's mundane, it's very mundane issues, but sometimes you kind of think, you know, it's little things, right? When people tell you it's not working, what isn't working? Your computer. Okay, what do you mean? And having to do that all the time, every time. But I did it because I needed money. Pasalamat lang talaga ako na hindi ako napunta sa yung mga customer service. You know, I'm actually rather happy that I didn't get into like external IT support. Just imagine, I would not last in a telecom. I would not last in a telco account. The only reason I lasted 4 years was because, again, internal tech support, and everybody has like this baseline level of respect that they should show. Pero tangina, you put me in telco, You put me in telco, you put me up against people na nagrereklamo kasi bakit sumobra ng 50 cents yung internet bill nila. I probably would have quit half a year. I probably would have quit half a year in. I was in CS. The worst call I had to take was with a Karen, and it was only my second day. Fuck, man. So I got off, I got off really easily relative to everyone else. What does that make me? A masochist. That makes you a masochist. For being able to survive that long. The living dead. Si Undying, pre. Kundi si Undying, si Necrophos. The more dead you try to make me, the more alive I will be. I only lasted a month before I had to stop because I barely had any sleep from taking calls at 9 to 6 and attending online class at 7 to 3. Sent you the first half of working experience. Sige. I'll check it out in a bit. First, we gotta get out of fire. We've gotta get out of Fire Cave. Gotta get out of the Cave of Fire. Jesus Christ, this is so pitiless. Okay, you know what? I kinda get it. This... Water in the fire. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, we're out of shells. Sent you the first half working experience again. Is that a spider? I hear a spider mastermind. I hear the mama spider. So do I really have to fight all of those barons? Like, I think I have to fight all of those barons of hell. Get me out of here. What the frick? I mean, I love this blue cave. Wala eh. I think some people just don't really have the stones for it, and I'm willing to admit that I am one of those people who do not have the stones required for call center work. The 16k pay... Tang ina, 16k pay per month lang. Oh my fucking god. I would die. I will say though, since matagal na akong wala sa kumpanyang yun, and like I'm already out of NDA, I can divulge na the company I worked for was also the same company as, well, it's also the same company where a certain Luigi Mangione did a certain thing. I'm just gonna say that. It was the Luigi Mangione. I worked for that call center job I had was with well, the Luigi Mangione company. If you know, you know. I don't think I get the reference. Well, remember that CEO who got shot somewhere in New York? Like around early in the year. Ugh, pero scrambled kasi. Yeah, that. Yeah. That was my former workplace. Well, not technically there per se, but sort of like the an umbrella company. They were just part of the same. I was in they're part of the same. They're like one of the companies in that same umbrella. But yes, that TechnoHub site. TechnoHub. UP TechnoHub. Building ano yan? Building N or O? NO. I mean, it's technically it's not really doxing because I don't work there anymore. Ahar. They have their own building name na? Talaga? Congrats to them. Congratulations to them. Ano, Luigi Mangione building? Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop with the Luigi Mangione things. Tangina kasi. Bobo, boy. I still find it funny that the shooter had time to flirt with the cashier at the McDonald's. I visited when they rebranded it to sound like Otlum. Tangina, minumulto talaga yun eh. Minumulto talaga yung kumpanyang yun eh, pota. I mean, I don't mean to talk bad about the company. So it's just that company just happened to be, you know, it just so happened that the CEO in that space got, well, shot. And it was all over the news. And like, it's not really again, not making fun of them. Oh wow, you could do that. I didn't even know you could do that. Why did I even bother to just weasel out of the Barrens again? I tried applying there actually. We were neighbors kasi nasa building Delta ako. So, ano ka? Manulife? Ano, sinabi ko na lang bigla eh, no? Kasi I know the building after, or before. Kasi I used to, when I commuted there I sent you my resume, di ba? I think you did. Yeah. I'll look na lang ulit. It's there. Okay. It's been a while kasi it's been such a long time since I've been anywhere near there familiar. Pero yes. I'll go check. Pero CVG kasi. Puta. Oo nga pala, CVG. Sorry. I think at this point even... But yeah, I work for them. Again, I resigned like in early, my last day of work was early 2023 when 2022. My resignation date was early 2022. So like, I'm way out of NDAs, you know? I'm way past any non-disclosure. Tanginang Ubers yan. Continental Pacquiao sa kanila. Balita ko nga tangina laging like, ang pinaka-Continental Pacquiao talaga is AT&T and Ubers. That is the same thing I hear from a lot of people who that's the same thing I hear. Kasi my cousin I think used to work in Ubers. It is exactly that. Like, how would you describe AT&T Ubers? Continental Pacquiao. Happy Wednesday. Good luck finishing out AV. I will try to have fun. Honestly, maps 25 and 26 were kind of fun, not gonna lie. So there's that. Let me out. Damay-damay na si VZW mo. Oh, shit. Yeah. Mas planetary pack sa kanila. Pero the point talaga is that BPO and call center work really does drain your soul. Like, it actually drains the color of your face. It drains the color off your face and just destroys your passions. Yun din yung winarningan ako nung ano ko eh. Like, one of my friends who actually was a developer warned me about that. But at the same time, you know, he may be right, but also I'm also broke. He may be right, but I am broke. Or I was broke at the time. So did I really have a choice? No, I did not. I had a choice to dodge those. I had a choice to dodge those projectiles, though I didn't. My mom warned me as well about it. She was right, but I wanted money. Yeah. You know. Yes, I wanted money so I could get a gaming PC, and you know, that's how I cope. That's how I can unhealthily cope. Salamat, pwede na your mom is wise. Salamat, pwede na mag-lock out. Let's fucking go. Otsu. Saan napunta yung final pay meds for health yawa? Saan napunta yung back pay ko tsaka yung 13th month ko? Survival while looking for a job while also starting Twitch streaming. That's how it goes for me. How it went, rather. Like, I pretty much put all of my yung back pay plus my back pay plus 13th month into just surviving for a few months without a job. Putang ina. I was so close, man. You got back pay. I did. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, like, I am very happy to have had a positive work experience with them. Like I say, everything was great there naman kahit papaano. Colleagues were nice. My colleagues were nice. The bosses were nice, very accommodating, a lot more accommodating than I thought they would be. Everybody in there was just really helpful. Yan. Ang bait naman yung mga katrabaho ko. My back pay actually took like no, they processed my back pay pretty quickly. 1.5 weeks ata sa akin. Or rather 1.5 months pala. I think it was like late. I think my date of resignation I think was like January 10th ata, and then I got mine at like the 3rd week of February. I got my back pay ng mga 3rd week of Feb or last week of Feb. That has to be a record. Hey, Hey man, like I said. Only the job itself was soul crushing. Okay, I wonder how I'm going to access that soul sphere and those extra ammo. Kaya alam yun, parang, you know, even though I have experience, even if I have BPO experience, parang, in a way, it still feels like, you know, I still got like the really, really good end of the stick. I'm happy for you, man. I wouldn't wish my enemies to work in the company I work for. Yeah. Ako naman, I probably would ask you know, people like, hey, you guys, are you guys okay with working for like, you know, I mean, if you guys are okay with working here, they're fine. You know, umalis lang talaga ako kasi, the main reason I left was because everything kind of piled up. So my eldest brother died. yun nga, complications due to COVID. And then, at the time when he was still in the hospital and all that, rather at the time, I was working on I was in a sort of VIP queue where there were fewer calls in general, but there were fewer calls in general, but they were more VIP or high priority stuff, which I was okay with. And then what happened was, of course, I had to take a few leave. I had to take weeks of leave because I needed to be, somebody needed to be around the hospital while he was trying to recover. And what happened was, when I came back, when I used up my leaves and I came back to work, they actually put me back on the regular queue. So, tangina, wala na nga akong pahinga. Like, babalik ka na nga sa trabaho. You already have the weight of your sick at the time brother. Yung eldest brother ko. I was already having him on my mind nga na he was sick and then he eventually passed. And then you're going to put me back into, yung pinaka-queuing na area. And I get I get the rationale kasi they said that they didn't know kung babalik pa ba talaga ako dun sa or they didn't know when I would come back, which is kind of true. I can accept the reasoning behind that. It's just that the situation is, you basically thrust me back into the worst kind of work situation you could. Like, you thrust me back into the worst situation sa trabaho. So it's not your fault, but the outcome is the outcome. Sorry to hear about your brother. Thanks. I really wish that he had taken better care of himself. Too. Hindi naman siya yung he was one of the people I lived with in the house. We were 3 people. He was my eldest brother, my third brother, which is the one who has, I believe I've already mentioned this, but he is a special needs person. And then there was me. Now it's just me and my special needs brother. It's just 2 of us in the house. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It was like late 2021, I think. So, is over and done with. It's over and done with. What happened. But yeah, ayun. So I came back to a really shitty work situation after that. And then at the end of the year, parang we had this sort of year-end meeting. My supervisor basically said something along the lines of, by the way, guys, for next year, I'm just gonna tell you guys right now na once next year starts, we're gonna act more like a call center, aka mas lalong mag-queuing tayo. It's just coded language for mas lalo tayong mag-queuing and mas lalong sunod-sunod lahat ng calls. And that was pretty much the writing on the wall where I'm like, okay, I'm out. I'm leaving. Fuck this. I can't take it anymore. So I left. I sent my resignation in December 10th, and the rest is history. But yeah, CS. Internal tech support pwede pa. CS, yeah. Internal tech support, honestly. If you really, really want a fairly okay job, as far as call centers go, yeah, internal tech support is great. I think there's another one. I think there are certain segments of real estate, especially if you're outbound. Outbound real estate's actually not that bad. At least from my brother's own work experience, because My eldest brother was ano, was an outbound agent. So like, you know, he actually had time to do things in between. Outbound sales, okay then. Can earn 6 digits per month from it. Yeah. Kasi, ano the thing about outbound is you're the one making the calls eh. Diba? Okay, 5 of 13 with 250 monsters left. Okay. Wow, what the frick? Oh, that's pretty. Recruiter, okay then. Yeah, RPO. My best friend, my best friend, well, actually, sige, sabihin ko na, Papa Jesus, Papa Sausage, RPO siya. If you've ever seen like a Papa Jesus on, join stream, if you've ever seen like our Papa join on stream, RPO siya. PSG, he started at PSG. Now he's just an independent, parang ano na siya. He started at PSG and pretty much tells me it's a terrible, terrible experience daw. And then he just sort of went to like other, alam ko siya eh. He just went, he basically went like indie, or at least just went to not really upstarts but like international companies. Hindi siya agency kumbaga. I used to work there dati pero 2 months lang. Hindi ko kinaya yung commute pero yung nakakapunyeta din yung politics. I've heard there were a lot of internal politics in there. Like, I thought literally Jesus Christ, haha. I genuinely thought the Papa Sausage RPO was a metaphor. No. RPO is recruitment process outsourcing. So it's basically call centers but for recruiters. And basically companies will kumbaga certain companies will hire external people instead of like using an internal using their own internal workforce. They'll hire external people to like find people for certain jobs. Headhunters, yon. Headhunters ang tawag. Thank you. Akala ko RPO for Christianity. Putang ina. Dude, that's just the that's just the church. Don't even get me started. Exactly. Pero yun nga, yeah. He's a recruiter. He is a recruiter. He actually, like, RPO is actually really lucrative, at least yung sa kanya. He's actually able to consistently find jobs that get him to near 6 digits or 6 digits talaga yung sweldo. I don't know what it is about that I don't know what it is about that field that makes it as lucrative as it is. But apparently, yeah, it is lucrative. It's lucrative. Pwede na lang kung nasa pwede na lang kung nasa agency ka, I guess, like PSG, but you know, if you are your own guy, I think it makes a lot of money. Here's the thing kasi with job market in the US based sa observations ko. Sige, go. Kasi yun pala, sa pagkasabi mo ng here's the thing, pinakita mo lang sa akin si the thing. Reveal pala ng bagong hero sa Mar. Lots of companies have no idea how to get new hires. You know what? Oh, that's all you needed to say. And I was just like, okay, now I get why he gets paid as much as he does, just to ask people to, you know, hey, we need a developer for this and this. Can you go find people and stuff? Yeah, now I get it. That's all you needed to say. That's all you needed to say. Kakaitata. Here's the thing. Legit, may ano talaga. My friends made that joke. Anyway, here's the thing. So here's the thing. Tapos yun na, tangina si the thing nga. Gago. Kahapon sana pero busy ako. Pero yeah. But essentially, yeah, that's the do I get this health pickup now or do I get it later? Because we're in this green marble fortress, right? Fuck. Why? Ow. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the soul spear and the mega armor here. Fuck that. Fuck that noise. Fuck that noise. I need that. Putang ina. But yeah, so now now I freelance and I'm basically a social media manager. Have stuck with my current company and job for like 2 years now, and they've been very good to me. Case in point, my current job, he has 0 people skills. Magaling siya kung saan magaling mag-analyze, magaling kumuha ng additional clients for the business, pero wala siyang idea kung paano tumagal mga tao sa kanya and paano maghanap ng maayos na coworkers. Okay. Tangina, personality managers kachong. Hello there, Mr. Frosty. Welcome in. Ow. Okay, that's a secret? Really? Why are even the secrets are symmetrical? Why? Also, hello there, Mr. Frosty. Welcome to stream. This is a regular segment here called Doom.wad Wednesdays. We play Doom.wads on a Wednesday. Kaya laging stress mag-start yung shift kasi 0 na yung trust. Lagi pang galit si boss. Makautos. Kala mo lahat instant. What? And then you have to explain to him that, boss, this is not how it works. Like, bro, this shit takes time, and etc. etc. Anyway, hello there, welcome in. We're just playing classics and stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I sent you an example. I will check the example when I'm not being completely fucked by my own. Well, I'm not being fucked over by the denizens of hell and stuff. Are they not? They're actually not being. They're not actually infighting, are they? They aren't. Fuck. But yeah, medyo mild pa yung Covenant compared sa calls niya every 10 minutes. Parang si ano lang It's like that one episode in SpongeBob. It's like that one episode in SpongeBob, a more annoying version of SpongeBob asking, "Have you finished those errands? Have you finished those errands?" Wait, let me just take care of this sticky situation. Think that and put more pressure. Yeah. But welcome in everybody, welcome into stream. We're just casually talking about, we're just casually talking about work. Ooh, shootable switch. Okay. Real? We're just doing I'm just enjoying my old school we're just here to enjoy our old school first person shooters while also talking about work in real life circumstances. Ow. And I sent you an image of what my boss looks like on every call. Teka nga, sige. I need to see what it looks like.
A new hand touches the bacon.
And thank you for touching the bacon, Mr. Frosty. Appreciate that. Putang ina. Okay. Okay, you know what? I kind of get it. Like, teka lang. You know what? I'll just wait. I just sent you something. Ang masasabi ko lang dyan, cool, do you know the way? Do you know the way? My brother. In Christ. Anyway. Yeah, okay, you know. Alright. Good. That's good enough for me. We are in agreement on that. Kaputang ina. Fuck! I didn't even know where I could hide there. What the frick? Okay, those chain gunners stink. That archvile stinks even. That archvile stinks even more. Come on. Pa, 2 more. Okay, there we go. He's dead. By the way, if you guys want to chime in, chat, don't hesitate to have fun. Like, we really are just... We're just very stressed out. Naglalabas lang kami ng sama ng loob. You know? This is consider this after work gossip, and you guys can join in. If you guys have like any after work if you have any stories about your own work, like seriously, feel free to chime in. Holy craparola. There's a chain gunner. I didn't necessarily come here for the amazing Doom WAD playthrough. I'm just here for the chica. You know what? I'm happy with that. Now that I think about it, I think the only reason most of my friends are older than me is because of my experience in BPO naman. Yeah, actually. Like, I apparently had this reputation na parang baby boy daw in the world ng BPO sa call center. Tanga na ako ata pinakabata nung Ako ata pinakabata nung time na yun. When I applied, actually, I think I was like one of the youngest guys in there. Tsaka, young in terms of both age and experience. Relate malala kami lahat eh. Yeah, but don't make it your whole persona. That's true. Pero in fairness naman sa ano ko, sa workplace ko, one of the first things that I remembered is that yung ka-wave ko. So I was the only one in that wave na wala pang prior BPO experience. So that's the first. I was the only one in my wave na walang prior na BPO experience, and I was also the youngest of the group. So parang ano nga, in a sense, I was at least the baby boy in that group. But that sa ano ko din, it was work where I actually found like a coworker who knew Formula 1 enough na we could talk about it. Yun yung first ko na one of the very few people I could talk Formula 1 with. And then of course, you know, I find out that a lot of the people in that call center are one of them's an actual MD, or at least licensed siya as MD. As in, doc talaga tawag namin sa kanya because she is a licensed doctor. Oh my fucking god. Why is there another cyberdemon in tight space? What is the obsession? What is the obsession of cyberdemons in tight spaces? Seriously. That bothers me. Call center birds in. I knew a lot of coworkers who made it their entire thing. Can't describe it, but like it's like if you see them, their entire persona screams call center. Yeah, okay, I get it. Alam ko na. Gusto mo ano? Oh, Def, unironically, how though? Because like no life except the fact na nag-BPO, a little wild. Mahilig din ano. RNG yan, 50-50 chance na sila yung ano, 50-50 chance may kabit. I'm just saying, man. It's the prime location. It is a prime location for such things to happen. Sama mo nun yung mga maangas na attitude na lagi may hawak na SB looking down on Tagalog speakers. Plus points pag may kabit. Always plus points pag may kabit. Tutang ina. The stereotypes exist nga naman. Yeah, they do. I'm sorry, but like that entire thing na ano, puro cheating and kabitan ng BPO. Like, we're not very good at getting rid or shedding that stereotype. We perpetuate that shit all the time, man. I'm not the most pogi in the bunch, pero tangin ang dami nilang makakati dun. Yeah. Eto yun eh. There's another stereotype na pinakaayaw mo. Yung utang lord. I never came by the way. Of course you wouldn't. You would have very, very uncomfortable conversations if you were, you know? Actually, we wouldn't even have conversations if you were... Ang ina, baka nagkaroon na ako ng ick sa'yo noon. My mom warned me about that. She specifically told me not to date anyone in the same work. Imagine dating someone in the same workplace, am I right? I wonder who did that. Sino kaya yun? That's preposterous, man. Who would ever do that? Not generally same workplace specifically. I'm kidding. Look. She also was... okay, look. In my defense, she was in a different department. Okay? We still work the same call center job, just in different departments. To be fair, nag-apply kami parehas ni Mi sa isang company and naging wavemate ko din siya. So what does that make me? The exception. The only exception by Paramore. Dude, there's like 800 monsters in here, but this takes like forever. I don't even know how this door opens. What the fuck? What do I need to do? Like, do I need to actually press this button right here and then rush all the way to the door? No, it's not even that. What the frick? Please tell me what you want to do, game. Because I do not understand what you want me to do here.
A new hand touches the bacon.
Oh, hello there, Limon. Welcome in. Thank you for touching the bacon. What's up? Wait, what exactly do they want? So, I killed a cyberdemon. What does this open? I touch you. Yes, you do. What the frick am I supposed to do here? So yun, welcome to stream. We're currently playing we're currently playing old school Doom and talking about workplace keme. Wouldn't it be weird? Wouldn't be weird if you eat bacon? Honestly, yeah, that's true. But touching it's fine too. It's just that for whatever fucking reason, I do not know how to progress in this map. I don't like maps that have very obtuse progression. I don't understand it. Why must you do this to me? Oh my god, I want to play that too. Yeah. Easiest way to play Doom. There's a Steam release that's called Doom plus Doom 2. Includes all of the official content. And a new campaign made by Night Dive Studios, made in cooperation with Night Dive Studios, called Legacy of Rust, and it also has its own custom content browser, so you can pretty much play everything the Doom community has made in the past 30 or so years. I myself have set up. I myself have like a manual setup here with like different source ports, but that's because I played Doom like way before pa. Like, I've been playing this game on and off since like the mid-2010s. Probably even earlier. Actually, even earlier than that. Early 2010s, actually. Not workplace-related, pero regarding making X their persona. Yeah, what about it? What about it, Bako? Also, give me a second. I just need to like eat everybody in here. And then I will shout out Limon. There you go. In one of the milsim I was about to say Muslim communities. I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean No, milsim. In the military sim communities I play in, they have a member whose persona is that he's a U.S. Marine. He's an active U.S. Marine who teaches IRL tactics to the community. No, it actually was military sim. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I am very sorry to the Muslims. It was not. That did not come out. That came out so terribly. I'm so sorry. Lost Souls are already so tanky in the old games. Yeah, 100 HP. 100 HP. And they will block the shit out of you. Kala ko talaga. So anyway, going back. Wait, is he an actual Marine on active duty? Kasi the one thing that the milsim community seems to never lack is LARPers. Hindi ba parang recently? Yep, he has pictures. Okay, fair. Good. Kasi if there's something I know about military sims and just the people who play military sims, they have a surprisingly large number of LARPers. I can hear so many of them. By the way, these are the mancubus. Those the really fat the guys that shoot fireballs. These are Hell Knights. These are the Revenants, you know, the Rocket Boys. Anong gagawin ko dito? Putang ina. I don't even know what this button does. And I'm not even sure how I can get past this door. It's so weird. Big boy, yeah. Big chunky boy. For context, I actually kasi I watched Limon recently play Doom 2016. I kind of missed 2016, but I'm loyal to my old crunchy game. Do I have to shoot that? No, I don't. That's not even it. What the huh? Okay, fuck it. I'm using a walkthrough. This is insufferably. This is not good. Old games tend to have that. I think this one is just weird map design by whoever made this. It's a good thing I know Alien Vendetta MAP27. So wait, did I forget something? But I had an experience with him once that he commented on how the guys weren't listening to him and said something along the lines of, "You guys are lucky I'm teaching you guys this stuff. I don't get paid to do this." And I was like, and in my head I was like, no one asked you to do this. None of the high command guys asked you to do this. Actually true. Oh, okay. Alright, I found it. Never mind. Just dumb as bricks. I didn't even notice that. But at the same time, would I really have noticed it, you know? Basically, masyado niyang naging personality niya ang pagiging USMC. I'm guessing that's the takeaway here. I think he made being part of the USMC too much of his personality. What's annoying that he was teaching shit that I know. I'm not active duty. I only did basic ROTC, but everything that he taught was available online. Okay. It makes sense why you'd be pretty chuffed about that. Thank you. Thank you, medkits and armor and shit. Thank you. Alright, what do we do next? Okay. Okay. Pass by. Platform. Bam. What was that? Okay. Oh, okay, so. Oh, I just pressed that, but I pressed that switch first and then press this. Got it. I'm only a fellow LARPer, but the information is available on the... What the frick? Nah. Okay, where did I go? Where did I end up now? Hell, the Ranger Handbook is literally Googleable. Oh, I need a red key to open this door. Alright, so it's not yet time. It's not yet red key time. I still have 4 secrets to unlock. Oh, no. I already don't like this room. The moment I see enemies perched up in high platforms like this, I'm like, fuck. I already hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Leaving alert muna, Manong. Sige, sige. Go lang, go lang. Do your thing, man. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Okay. You got jumped by the Hell Knights. 10 out of 10. Cooking egg fried rice? You mean to tell me that your egg fried is rice? You don't have to aim upwards? Nope. So, it's auto-aim. Doom has a certain level of auto-aim. Kasi it's not a fully 3D thing. It's like 2.5D. You actually can't look up and down. There is height variation, but it isn't like a full 3D space where you can look up and down. So to compensate for that, Classic Doom has an auto-aim system where as long as you are pointing at the general direction of where the enemy is, the bullets will go there. The bullets, rockets, or whatever projectiles will go there. It is not a perfect system by any means. It is not a perfect system, but it works like 85% of the time. At saka there's only it only goes up to a certain range. Because after a certain range, it does not do that. But for the most part, yes, you don't have to aim upwards with Classic Doom. That's correct. If they're too far away, though, for example, if they're literally too far away, then it's not gonna happen. Oh, fuck off. Where did they come from? Ow. Oh, fuck. And I'm dead. God damn it. I should have known. I should have known. Oh, crap. Okay. Alright. We made it. Oh my god, this is not... Okay, you know what? I get it. I get why... I kinda get it. So... This map isn't as well received as like the two before it. Because even though it's got fewer monsters than map 26 and 25, it feels like it goes on for much longer because the encounters are, why are they single file? I want an actual monster mash, not a battle of attrition and linear rooms. Like this is not as fun. Hell Knights aren't full melee in the old games, huh? Yeah, they aren't. I mean, they're still not full melee. It's just that you really want to get close to them. They do fire really powerful fireballs though. Even in Doom 3 they weren't like full melee. They fired projectiles that hurt. And now I need to figure out how to Oh god. At least the meatballs are still the same. At least our meatballs are still the same. Yeah. All hail the mighty meatball. Now to figure out how to get secret number 10. Okay, that's not the exit. There are literally still 400 monsters left. That's not the exit. Imps weren't also fast and jumpy here. I mean, just in general, if you've seen Doom: The Dark Ages, if you've seen the trailer for that, the pace is actually more similar to the Dark Ages. Oh my god, I saw that. Yeah, it's a very slower. It's a much slower paced Doom game. Eternal is rapid. Eternal is not like I am too bad of a player to. I know that Eternal is like appealing to a lot of people because it's super fast paced and all that. I don't. I'm a bit torn on it because I do like my fast paced shooting, but I think that Eternal is basically I need crack cocaine reflexes. Shit, I keep teleporting back. I need reflexes I can only get with crack cocaine if I ever want to play that. And I'm not entirely a fan of the entire. Oh, this weapon only works on. This is the best weapon to use for each monster. Like instead of having instead of the weapons just having flat damage values, I think they made the system so that some weapons work better on other monsters than, and so on. 2016 is like the perfect blend of power fantasy and whatever Eternal was. That's why when I played 2016 before, I loved it. But punch this? No, I don't punch it. What do I do then? What the freak? Did I forget to press any buttons? Was there like a switch I forgot to press again? It's more close to Quake in terms of speed. Yeah. Quake, Serious Sam actually is another candidate. There was this tech called quick switching where not only do you aim, but you move and memorize a weapon order for certain enemies. Yeah, that's Eternal, right? Uy, Kams! Hello! Hello to you. I'm dead. I didn't even know where to go from there. Like, sir? What exactly did you want me to do? Look what you made me do. Ah, ito pala. Okay, so this is the, that's the secret. Gotcha. Yung si Queen. Good morning. What's up? What's up? Happy birthday. Oy, birthday nga pala ni Lemon, no? Good. Happy birthday, Lemon. Happy birthday. Oh my god, I feel like I feel like I'm way past the window for greeting you, but happy birthday. So, what am I missing? What the Agalit ako ah. Huh, it's just 8. What you mean? It's really early. Yeah, it's actually 8 o'clock pa lang. Did I miss anything? I didn't. I did not miss anything. What is wrong? There's like 16 more hours there. Kita niyo yung Nintendo Switch 2 showcase. I'm just gonna say na the Switch console, the console itself reasonable. Sige, 20k, whatever, 450 USD SRP, sure. Ang ina, malaman-laman ko $80 yung Mario Kart. Fuck that. Nintendo has dropped one of the strategies of all time, which is to price your games at $80. Ang ina. Yeah, I'm not even, yeah. Like, you can actually confirm it. Check nyo yung site ng Nintendo ngayon. If you see Mario Kart World, if you scroll at the very bottom of that page, it'll say they're starting at $79 now. No, here's the catch. $79.99 for the digital copy and $89.99 for a physical copy. I'm a pass on the new games. Yeah, true. I'll just replay my older games there. Backwards compatible ba? Is the Switch back? Is it backwards compatible? Also, wait. Oh no, I didn't even get the blue key. Did I ever get the blue key? Oh, the blue key door is open. Shit, didn't even see that. Okay, good. Good. I'm glad we have backwards compatibility then. It's also really stupid they're making new versions of the games just for Switch 2. Syempre, people are going, they've already determined that people are willing to pay for literally the same game on a different console. There's gonna be a market for that. So they're like, okay. Well, tapos lang no, ang gagawin lang parang minor enhancements lang. O minsan pa nga they'll just release literally the same game and it'll automatically look better kasi the Switch 2 has better hardware. Shit. Ano kaya? There's a reason why I am a very committed retro game guy. It's because of shit like that. Hang on. My cat is currently shaking in his sleep because nananaginip. He's probably having nightmares. Binabangungot yung pusa ko. My concern lang is the better graphics and frame rate siguro. Yeah, that's true. Tsaka better display din. At least, it's not OLED, but it's probably gonna be a better or like more high something display, no? Probably. Wait, what do I do next? I want retro games to play. I mean, you're talking to probably the best source of... Joke lang. I'm a pretty okay source of retro games. Like, I could probably, I retro stuff... To be honest, I feel like retro stuff is comfy stuff. Not all the time. Retro stuff also is usually really difficult stuff. Mahirap. Pero sige, like if you do you oh god. Those are archviles. Yun yung the Doom 2016 equivalent is the summoner. The thing that shoots fire. They actually expanded it. Medyo torn din ako if I wanna get it. Ako, I don't have that many games kasi I would only ever buy consoles kasi for exclusives eh. Yeah. The equivalent of the Archviles in Doom 2016 is the Summoner. It's just that the difference is Archviles revive already dead demons. Summoners just, well, summon new ones. Archviles actually revive the dead ones. So, again, same philosophy, different use. Exactly. Then there's the exclusive FromSoft game again. Ang ina, fuck. Alam mo yun, parang, I looked at it, alam niyo, you know that Squidward deck chair meme? I was like, holy shit, a new FromSoft game. Tas parang, you know how he just folds the deck chair and goes back home? That's me when I found out that it was a Switch exclusive, and that I found out na ano. So I'm like, okay, nah, this ain't it. I'm just gonna go back to pining for Bloodborne PC. I'll just go back to huffing copium for my Bloodborne PC. Bloodborne PC. I'm gonna fuck this shit, bro. Ayoko. Fuck this shit. That's all huff copium na lang for the new ano. That's all huff copium for Bloodborne on PC again. Sigh. Bakit ganito ang buhay natin, chat? Revenant. Barons, and Pinkies. Okay. And oh, one more thing. I think you can also see this in Doom 2016, but like one of the things that classic Doom does really well, or at least is a feature that you never ever see in like other even modern PvE shooters, is that the enemies fight each other. Monster infighting is not a thing. You know there's Monster Hunter World that has turf wars and just monsters fighting each other, but like you can make scenarios where you can actually get these guys to fight each other, and then you just thin out the ranks when they're all dead, when they're all done beating the shit out of each other. They do kill each other too. In 2016, they do. I'm glad that I'm actually very happy that id Software did that. Like they kept that. It's one of those things that you don't notice up until you play the game and you're like, holy shit, bro. These guys are good. They're faithful. It's faithful. Pero nanlumo talaga ako nun. Parang sabi ko, we're not gonna get Bloodborne for PC. Okay, fuck this shit. I'm out. A Revenant once saved me from a Pinky. There you go. See? Gago. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. Kaya pala, putang na may Archvile. Diba Doom 2 to? Yes! You know the mod that looks like a Cry of Fear clone? Give me a name and I'll probably know what it is. Give me a name. Do you remember the name of the mod? I'll probably be able to figure out if that's the case. Ow. I just face rocketed myself. Gustong ina, may cyberdemon sa gitna. Total Chaos. Yeah, I know that. It's crazy modders can do that. Yeah. So, kasi, it all started with a thing called a source port. So, basically, you create a program that runs Doom. You create a program that runs Doom WADs and Doom and custom maps, and then later on, parang that specific port you create like features exclusive to the port, and yung pinaka base na modding platform is called GZ Doom. Kasi it involves like a lot of modding, ACS scripting, all that shit, and then GZ Doom grew to a point na it became its own game engine, and people actually have made entire games that you can get on Steam off of using GZ Doom. Like you don't even need like Doom for it. But it is a crazy thing that modders can do that, no? It is. You're right. Wait, was this? There's a secret here. Oh! It's a mega sphere. Should I take it now? Parang ayoko pa. But yeah, it is right. It is nuts. That modders have that much, that modders can do that, yeah. Like... This is the map set that I'm playing for Doom. This isn't like the original. This isn't like an original map set or anything. This was made in 2002. This was made in developed the initial version was in 2001, and then like a finalized version of it was in 2002. So I'm playing maps from that from 2002 in a game made in 1993-94. And they still make crazy shit. The map is older than me. Yeah. The entire map, the entire WAD kasi I call WADs, or rather Doom mods for classic Doom are called WADs. Abbreviation and an acronym for where's all the data. Kasi WADs is basically the file format where you can WAD is the file format for, Doom custom content. Kasi dun nakalagay yung data for maps, textures, sounds, monsters, all that stuff. And essentially, you're just overwriting what's currently, you're overwriting the data that is currently loaded into, base Doom 2. So, your base, kaya din mo mod. Hello, Crucy. It's been a while. You okay? It has been a while since I last saw you here. What's up? Hope you've been good. Putang ina, hindi pa namatay. Putang! My broda! Why you no die? Eh? Nani? My net is awful due to students' vacation eating the internet. Yo. Ayun. You can you can actually get like full-on games developed na into Total Chaos is an example. Yun. I don't think you're actually required to run Doom 2 with it, but another example of a game made in like the Doom engine talaga is Salako. I'm somewhat of a retro gamer myself, pero hanggang mga nalaro ko lang sa childhood. Yeah. Probs PS1 games. Yeah, I mostly was raised in PS1 and a bit of Super Nintendo when we had a bit of syempre we had the Famicom. I remember days of playing Ice Climber Battle City with like my brother and my cousins. Sa kanila yung Famicom. A bit of Excite Bike din. Yeah, standalone na siya. Yup, exactly. Same, there was a lot of games I want to play but never got to, so I want to stream that. And there you go. Blowing the cartridge first before docking to the console. Yan! Oo. Tanga na, di gumagana. Blow on it. And then it works. Last resort, eraser. Last resort yung nalagyan mong eraser yung Famicom, oh lord, my back. Okay. Computer area map. My dad would tell me stories about that fossil. They say canonically that shouldn't work. Dude, the placebo effect. Sometimes you just gotta accept that there is a placebo effect. And that is the biggest example of the placebo effect. And what the frick? Ang dami nila, putang ina. We do that to the CDs. Oh, yeah, we did that to the CDs then. You know, this is the reason why I play Doom mods. Look at this. It's crazy. It's actual nuts. It's actually nuts, the kind of maps that people can make. Although it's really nuts that I can't dodge projectiles. But yeah, ano yan, we had my cousins had a Famicom. We were lucky enough to own a Super Nintendo. Although yung mga games namin sa Super Nintendo were like really weird ones. We had an Incredible Hulk platformer. We had Biker Mice from Mars. We had Contra 3, the Alien Wars. We had a unicycle racing game called Uni Racers. And I think those were the ones I really remember. Then yun, mostly PlayStation na ang ano ko. PlayStation. First ever game on the PlayStation was my first ever game on the PlayStation was the original Gran Turismo. And if not that, then we had Colin McRae Rally. Yun yung mga unang laro ko. My brothers would go for the JRPGs. So sa kuya ko nakuha yung Final Fantasy 7, Suikoden 1 and 2, Legend of Legaia. Ano pa ba? We even had Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, tsaka Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. We had Rhapsody, we had Wild Arms 2. Tsaka I don't know if anyone remembers this, but there's this sort of blacksmithing game / dating sim on the PlayStation called Thousand Arms. Yun, meron kami noon. We had some Tales games then. Tales of Destiny. Then we also had this really weird JRPG called Guardians Crusade. Gago, ba't alam niyo yung Wow! People who actually know Thousand Arms. Based. You know what? That makes me happy. Oh my gosh, people who know Thousand Arms. My brothers in Christ. Oh, fuck off. Sila na naman. Again. Hell Knights in Ledges, of course. Fun. Amazing fun game design. I love it. Okay, that's not the exit, right? That is deadass not the exit. Meron pang there's literally still one area I can see on the map. No. Anyone ever Threads of Fate? We owned Threads of Fate, I think. We had a CD for that. We had a CD for Threads of Fate. I remember. Ano pa ba? Oh, I actually enjoyed this one dungeon crawler called Chocobo's Dungeon 2. Damn, I think I missed that in the PS1 catalog. Alam ko, another game I would frequently play on PlayStation, Monster Rancher 2. Dude, Monster Rancher 2 was the shit. And the only reason I don't play as much Monster Rancher 2 now, I know there's one on the Steam version, pero ang baba kasi they kind of took away 100 weeks of lifespan on all the monsters though. Kasi it was based on the Japanese version, yung Monster Farm 2, which is kind of disappointing, but oh well. But yeah, Monster Rancher 2 was my jam. Oh wait, that was the end? What? Ano yung Wait. That was the end. So what's this area here? Oh, we have a wrestling segment redeem. Shit. Okay. Sandali lang po mga ma'am, sir. Iba pa din yung novelty of putting different discs to generate your monsters. That's true. The Steam one could never. Oh, that's true. That is true. But wait, why don't I know this one area? I feel like I'm missing something here. Kaya lang Eh no, meron. There is quite literally a cyberdemon here. I feel like I didn't... Oh, I didn't press this button. Did I? Tapos parang ano pa, no, nakasave pa. Like, sinulat mo pa sa notebook mo na, okay, this CD or parang this CD, ito yung makukuha ko. Yeah. They could never. Wait, what? Teka, there's still a missing, there's like still a missing area and missing fights here, so I'll go check that out. And in the meantime, sige, I'll go check the redeems then. So you know that segment. I'm assuming you also know kung ano yung like the entire backstory as to what happened there. Diba? I remember the time R-Truth got title opportunity with John Cena in the Great American Bash 2011. Wait, can I actually clip through this? No, there isn't anything in here. Okay, no, genuinely, it's so odd. Okay, so I know the segment kasi na ano eh. Is it the Little Jimmy one? I think I forget. I'm not sure. But the thing about that particular is about Brock breaking character. Ano yun eh, pustahan sila ni Paul Heyman eh. Like, there was a match. Ah, okay. Okay, why can't I... Wait. There's supposed to be... You know what? I'll just id clip it. I don't know what actually sequence broke. What sequence broke in the level, but like... Okay. So what's this other area? Hang on a second. I'm gonna have to no-clip my way out through this. What is this area past, Oh, is this deathmatch? This feels like it's deathmatch. Okay, never mind. I was just being silly. Anyway. I can't believe I wasted so much time on that. Yun na pala talaga yun. Anyway, that was Stench of Evil. The third of the 3 long maps. So we still have 3 to go, sadly. Look at that, 57 minutes and 45 as a total completion time. That's nuts. But yes, we've finally made it through the roughest stretch, or rather the longest stretch of Alien Vendetta. 3 straight maps of 800 plus monsters and just an entire freaking megawads worth of, monsters in general.